Hello everyone. Let's see here. Let's make sure the sound is working. That's what we got to start with. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back. Hello and welcome back to another stream, another night, another day of action and discussions and latest updates on what is happening in Ukraine, particularly in the capital, Kiev. Welcome guys to the stream. Thank you all for joining again. I'm really excited, and the nice thing for you guys today is that I'm off tomorrow, so I will be streaming all night. Thomas Gomez, about time. Welcome, Thomas. Hey, I know it is. I was a bit late for you guys today, but I had to get a bit of a break. Take a break, go have some coffee on the waterfront. Just relax with everything that's going on. Alice, welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining. Alice, better late than never, I guess. Absolutely. You know, sometimes we all gotta unwind, and today was my unwinding day. But the nice thing is, I'm off tomorrow, so I have all night to keep you guys updated with the latest that's happening. So how are you guys doing? How is everyone doing? And I plan to be not as excited, as calm as I can today. I'm going to try to save my voice, just talk as I would on a telephone maybe, or at work, and just enjoy the company. How is everybody doing? If you guys are wondering, right now it's 5:30 in the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, and you have some cameras there from various parts of Kiev. First, like me. Absolutely. Thanks so much for the like, Alice. I appreciate it. Welcome back to the Choky Milkman. Hello there. Hello, Choky Milkman. Welcome back to the stream. Nice to see you in here again. As I was just telling everybody, Choky, thumbs up. Welcome to the... Theo, thumbs up. Thank you for live streaming for us. Theo, welcome back to the stream. How are you? So... like I've been telling everybody that for those of you that... Martin, doing good from South Texas. Welcome back, Martin. Nice to see you again. How are you guys? So as I was telling everyone, today I came a bit late because I had to do a bit of unwinding and just relaxing on the water. So I got a cup of coffee and went on the water and just kind of winded down a little bit after a 12-hour shift. And the nice thing for you guys... probably is that I'm off tomorrow, which means I have all day to stream for you guys. So that's nice. And I have another nice full cup of coffee here. So I'm sure I'll be energized all night as I keep you updated with what's happening in the capital. Now my co-host will be joining me in a little bit, and then eventually I guess we'll go back to the questions like yesterday. Well, he'll ask questions from the chat, and I'll give you my commentary. I know you guys tend to enjoy that. But how are you guys doing? How's everyone doing? I will try today to ask you guys less frequently to click that like button. I will probably still ask you to do it, but I plan on asking you less frequently than I did, I guess, on the previous days. Yeah, no problem. Blue, hello, it's Bella. Yes, Blue, Bella. Do you want me to go by Blue or Bella right now? I know it is Bella. I read in the chat the other day that you were. But what do you like to go by? So yeah, I had my coffee. Okay, there's another car. We're used to these cars coming on the second camera there, or the bottom left corner. It does look like a peaceful sky though over Kiev today, don't you guys think? I like that colorfulness of the morning sky. Blue, lol, blue's fine. So that's what I'll go by. It's probably even easier for me to say because I'm programmed to say the name and then the comment. So having to continuously kind of attach the Bella to the Blue may have been, maybe eventually become confusing. So it's good. So yeah, guys, what a beautiful sky today over the capital of Ukraine, Kiev. That mixture of morning colors is just amazing. Crosby, action any minute now. Am I right? That's what we're used to saying. But today, Crosby, I am relaxed, calm. I've unwinded like I told everybody. I sat on the waterfront, drank a cup of coffee before I started the stream. And I'm off work tomorrow, so I have a bit of time. So I do plan to be a lot more chill. So I'll just tell you when the action comes. I'm not gonna hype up the action before it starts. DDS, good morning, guys. Good morning to you too, DDS. How are you? Welcome back to the stream. Spiritual, our moderator. I'm here, bro. How are you? I'm doing okay, Spiritual. Thank you for joining. Thank you for moderating, and we really appreciate you. I know I do for sure, and I'm sure everyone in the stream does as well. Like I was telling everyone, Spiritual, today I plan on being very chill and relaxed, and kind of just giving you the minute-by-minute updates as they happen. Blue, what happened with the theater shelter that was bombed in Ukraine? I hope there was no casualties. So Blue, as far as I read, there were casualties, unfortunately. I think the number was in the tens, but I could be a little bit off. Robert, welcome back, Robert. Thank you for joining the stream. Good morning, Geek, from Southern California. Welcome back, Robert. We have a number of people from Southern California. I hope your fuel has calmed down in price a little bit. I heard it's crazy expensive in California. M, welcome back to the stream. Dangerous Vixen are the most terrifying. Crosby. Oh, Crosby's talking about Spiritual not doing such a great job moderating his jokes. No, Spiritual is always doing a good job. Spiritual says, of course, thank you. You man be a chill one. I will. That's the goal. Alice, how tall are you? You sound short. You would be short. Actually, I'm 6'6" or 6'1", around between. I think between 6 and 6'1". I think I'm 6'1". So Shane, how are you getting your information, if you don't mind me asking? So Shane, I do primarily get it from news stations, both Ukrainian and Russian news stations. I also, on Twitter is a great source of information because you do tend to get the latest updates from there. So that is one place to find reliable information. I wouldn't say reliable, but if you have the right sources and right people added or followed, you'll get reliable information. So yeah. Spiritual says, I had work. Thanks, buddy. Well, yeah. Are you off now? Thanks for baiting yourself out. What did Crosby say that was his thumbs? I didn't even read that. Let's view the deleted message. See if what Crosby's been doing here. I don't know, Spiritual. I don't think he should have timed that one out.
He timed him out.
He timed him out as a joke, probably.
No. He timed him out for no. What he's saying is he kind of exposed himself, right?
Administration, hello there. How are you? How are you, administration? Welcome back. Is he an actual administration, or is that like a joke?
No, he's not.
No, but they don't have the normal things. You know how people normally look. That's weird.
It's his name, man. His name's okay. Let's go with this.
It's really strange. He said about him last night. Yeah, I'm off. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm off tomorrow as well. So that's nice. I guess it worked out nicely.
I'm off tomorrow as well.
And even Junior has been off all week. Junior is a student. I'm a professional. Not in YouTube. I'm a work life professional, I should say. So yeah, how's everybody doing? How's your night been? Again, guys, it's 5:30. For those of you that are not sure, and I know you guys probably heard it 100 times from me, but the curfew will be lifted in about 2.5 hours. So be excited for that. Be excited for that. And what a beautiful sky today. We have today we did get an amazing camera on stream for you guys. So I hope you guys appreciate it. Not only is it live from the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, and it gives us an excellent view of a very big part of the city, but it's also a beautiful sight. It's like the morning sky looks amazing. Alice, I'm a professional also. Okay, Alice. Well, what are you a professional in? What's your career? What do you do for work? If you don't mind answering, obviously. I'm just curious. I don't know if this will change anything, but if you guys have not clicked the like button, there's 19. We're at 19. 20 likes would be nice right about now. I like this conversation, like this, as chill as it is now. Nice and relaxed. Everybody's enjoying a nice cup of coffee. No stress. So Alice, what do you do? Oh, Alice is a plumber. That's awesome. That's awesome. I could use some plumbing help. I just recently bought a house. I haven't received it yet, but it needs some plumbing work. Spiritual says, I can't unmute Crosby, damn it. It was just a little joke. I could tell.
So he's muted for 300
But he's only muted for 300 seconds. So what? That's that's
like
no more.
minutes.
Like 4 minutes. 5 minutes even.
Yeah.
You can apologize after the fact, Spiritual. I do hope though that what is it called? That Crosby appreciates the joke. Alice, $300. $300 for what, Alice? You're gonna charge me before you even see the work? Or is that the cost of an inspection?
That's the cost of telling you that he's gonna inspect.
No, Alice should
Overpriced.
shouldn't charge me anything. Advice. Oh my God!
I
You're
told
gonna
you.
300 for advice.
He's scamming from the beginning.
No, that's so Alice. I have a client in Ukraine that may need your services. If you're willing to go to Ukraine, maybe they'll pay you $300 an hour.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'd be.
The center, Kiev.
Yeah, there's a very important pipe right on the outskirts of the capital. At $300 an hour, or for advice,
Might be worth it.
that might be the only place that you'd get that kind of money. Administration, is there any gunshots in your area lately? So as far as the cameras, oh my God, what a beautiful. As far as the cameras, we haven't heard any gunshots in the last little while. Alice says, I'm in. Alright, Alice, you have to pay your own tickets though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What a beautiful, guys, you're getting live images from the capital of Ukraine. I hope you guys can appreciate the beauty of these live footages in color. It's just, even especially the top right corner there, that's amazing.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Crosby, I'm a children's hospital and spiritual is Putin. I'm a children's hospital and spiritual is Putin.
Seeing his
So
Crosby targeting him.
Yeah, like hit him with a bomb. Phil, welcome back. Nice to see you again in the stream. Look at that. You're being compared to Putin, Spiritual. See how much power we've given you in this chat, in the stream? You're a dictator. Unprovoked attack. That's what happens when power gets to people's heads. Spiritual. Guys, if you've not clicked the like button, for those of you that have just joined, I see we have 40 of us. Let's go ahead and click that like button. Again, all these images are live from the capital of Ukraine, Kiev. Right now it's about 5:45. He's chill. He's just responding with a joke, Spiritual. You'd know. So yeah, this is the capital of Ukraine, and what a beautiful spots for the cameras. You guys are seeing those live images. Alice says he attacked me too. Yeah, man. The problem, Alice, is that Spirituals doesn't have full control of the room, so he's targeting randomly. Random targets, and sometimes you are part of the collateral damage. Yeah. So I wonder if you guys would be able to guess what I do I just said that, Spiritual. Top right is beautiful. I love that colored image. And it's live. It's live, so that's awesome. So I wonder if you guys are able to guess what I do for a living.
It's gonna be so hard.
I know. I don't think anyone would expect. Maybe they would. People tend to not guess it. Chris, welcome back. Hey from Toronto. Hello, Chris. Thank you for joining the stream. Electrician. No, Alice.
We just told you need some help at the house.
And you're very far off. Jack says World Court needs to prosecute Putin and Ulgrich. Take their money. Unlimited nations need. So, Jack, just to get on that point, there has to be a way for them to capture Putin before they can take him to court, or even prosecute anything. So, if you can bring Putin to the World Court, then I'm sure they will appreciate it.
But everything's on Zoom nowadays.
Maybe they can. Yeah, I don't think. I think he would disconnect his internet if
they just Zoom call him.
Radio. Where are we here? Crosby says you work at a desk. Well, how do you know that, Crosby? Shell says radio. Am I that good at live streaming that you think I'm a radio host?
I deserve very nice.
That's what Shell thinks. I am. What do they call it? Like, I'm grateful. That's like really nice. Thomas, my guess is construction. Thomas, your guess is wrong. Alia, been up for a month and still can't sleep. Alia, I think the maximum anybody was able to stay awake for was about 11 days actually, I think. And after 11 days of no sleep, the person actually saw a stop sign as a human being. Did you know that? Like they started hallucinating.
It's kind of cool.
I swear, it's crazy. It was like they were on drugs.
But then what happened?
But a stop sign But the nice thing that they discovered when the person went back to sleep, within 8, I think he slept 13 hours. They slept, and after 13 hours, the person woke up almost near normal. He slept a couple hours extra every day, but no long-term effects. And this is after 11 days of no sleep. Shell says I'm chatty. That's why they think I'm a radio host. Well, in reality, I'm not as chatty as I am right now, but I like the way you think. Phil says I work in news. He thinks I work in news. No, Phil. I watch the news. I read a lot. I like reading about world events. As much as I like reading about world events, I don't like generally reading. I don't like reading leisure, like for books and stuff like that. I love reading news articles and information. I read a lot of textbooks just for, what I do, but I don't read for fun. Alice says, you work at a desk and you get Thursdays off. So Alice, I work at a desk. Working at a desk is actually going to shift you towards thinking that I do something else, but I do right now. Work at a desk, and Thursdays are not an every week thing. Sometimes I get Thursdays off, like I'm off this weekend as well.
That's not a career thing. That's just
like in my job, I do occasionally get weekdays off, and sometimes I get 5 days back to back off, but usually I don't.
But is your profession? My
profession is not related to my time off.
Yeah, see, that's what
I should say that.
Otherwise, it's too hard.
Shell must be the coffee gamer. Jack, gang warfare by Russian mafia at administrator. I'm not sure what you guys. It seems like Blue says a nurse. No,
they're getting closer.
But on you know what? You're shifting closer to what I do, a bit closer. Spiritual bar work. No, I don't. No, not right. You're way far off. I don't know what gives you that. What hinted you towards that? Completely different. Phil says, you've done a fantastic job, knowing. Very happy with the channel. Thanks, Phil. I appreciate the comment there.
We appreciate it.
Guys, if you've not clicked the like button, go ahead and click that like button. Let's get to 30. Crosby says, you're a factory worker. No. Comrades. Hello, geeks. Hello, comrades. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining back. Nice to see you again. Thomas, police officer. No, I have a couple of police officer friends, but I'm not a police officer. Crumbs stripper. Is that from how well I'm spoken? Callus says rent boys. I don't even know what that is, guys. Shell, crew member at McDonald's. No, Shell. You're shifting off. OnlyFans. Where do you guys get these ideas? I don't know, but no. Alice, owner of a weed shop. No. I did at one point, though, and this is absolutely not related to my career, own a restaurant. And I, after about a year, I ended up getting rid of it.
At least it's
Uber Eats driver. No. You're shifting further. Although I think I did it once. Or a couple of times, maybe.
Uber Eats is never a career, though.
Uber Eats is not once. I did it for some extra cash.
Everybody has done it once in their life.
Just for fun. Crosby, a human trafficker. Oh my, come on. Why you bring me, like, all of your stuff are, like, really low. Weed dispensary, no.
Welder.
Crimbread says welder. No, I'm not a welder. Guys, let's get to 30 likes. Only 2 of you need to click the
Guys, think about professional careers. Like,
guys, I believe it or not,
at this point, there's so many professional careers that they could have listed.
I know, you guys are getting me into like
all those weed shop. It's like,
are you a factory worker? Do you work at McDonald's? Do you work for at a gas station?
And then it only goes down from here.
Yeah, just I actually hold a relatively professional job, 7-Eleven.
No, it's like KGB.
What else could you be?
That's
Russian
spies.
Sal, no, I'm not a nurse, but it's you're getting a little bit better.
Yeah, nurse is on. I guess you can.
Blue says I'm a firefighter. No. Spiritual house seller. No.
Flipper.
I just recently bought a property to try and this is gonna be my first time ever trying.
But just to correct,
but it has nothing to do with my career.
Nothing. House seller is a real estate agent or flipper.
Crosby says you work in HR. Crosby, I don't work in HR, but I appreciate that because normally people in HR have a good judgment of people, and I think I have a good judgment of people. I judge people well. But Alice says architect, no. Crumbread says paramedic. You're getting a bit closer, but not quite. Elia Hitman. No. Who says GameStop? No. So guys, think of a professional career.
Think of a professional career.
I actually do hold a professional career, believe it or not. I'm not gonna lie. This might hint it too much. I hold like a relatively decent degree. I'm gonna say that. Crosby pharmacist, a bit closer. Crumbread says dentist, also a bit closer. You guys are much closer now.
Yeah, they're professional careers. Right?
It is a professional career.
They could have picked anything.
Blue, you hit it right on head. But what is my job? So my degree is in a medicine, a medical field, medicine related field, and it's not surgery, but something related to COVID though. So you guys are very close. My specialty is related to COVID. No, but you guys got it. Not medical sales, no, physician. Yeah, so I'm a specialist though. So what specialty do I work in?
Yeah, physician's like family doctor, right?
Yeah. No, anesthesiologist, no. And you spell anesthesiologist wrong. Only 6 more likes until we get to 40. Let's push that like button while you guys guess what I do. A microbiologist, no. I did do my undergrad in biology though, so that was a good one. You sound like a lung. Absolutely, you are very light. So I'm a respiratory specialist. Yes, that was probably a shock for most of you. I imagine. What did I shock you guys? Normally people are shocked. Gynecologist, no. OB, no. No. Jack says humans are animals whose DNA is to oppress other species. Nice. Well, thank you. Did I shock you guys, or kind of somebody? I guess it took you a while to guess. Now, guessing my what I do now for a living. So
that's
I work.
Impossible.
You're never gonna guess what I do for work. I did work, by the way, in intensive care, and I worked in ER. I worked for that at the beginning of my career, but I have since progressed. And we're giving you coffee money. Colin, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining.
Oh, yeah.
No, football coach, no.
They're too late. You already guessed.
I haven't yet, but no, my career, my job.
Yeah, that's impossible to guess. Like,
I want my $2 back.
you want a refund?
Only 2 likes to get to 40. I still appreciate the cup of coffee, by the way. You know, it doesn't matter.
See, the world is
But
not
guess,
free.
yeah, guess what I do for work. Blue says you don't need coffee money.
Yeah, you see, the coffee money's for me.
See, it's by the way, when someone buys you coffee, it always tastes better.
Oh yeah, that's
That is the point. It's
That's
not.
a good point.
It's not necessarily about the money. It's about the flavor that's in the coffee, right? Free coffee always tastes better. So,
Yeah. So buy some more.
Marcia lungs.
So
Yes,
buy some
I
more
do.
coffee.
So I am a lung specialist or a respiratory specialist. But what I do for work, I did work intensive care. I worked ER. I did my time in the hospital. But now I work in something different. Not different, but I have a different role. So if you guess my role, then you'd be really smart as well.
That's impossible.
It's hard. I'm gonna
impossible.
tell you. It's not impossible. No, it's kind of a progression. Allergist. No. McDonald's, Tim's, or Starbucks. Oh, what do I want? Or what do I drink? If you're gonna ask me what I want, I always want Starbucks.
The most expensive.
But I tend to drink Tim Hortons.
Sometimes we
I don't mind McDonald's coffee.
Actually,
by the way.
McDonald's is not bad when it's the
I like dark coffee. I should say that. I like dark coffee. Alice says, my first guess was a doctor, but then I remember you asked for coffee money. Again, immunotherapy. No, Lucio. But guys, think of it like it's just a progression in my career. I should say that. Alice says, brain doctor. No, I can't remember what that's called. Neurologist, not neurosurgeon. Neurologist. Neurosurgeon is a brain surgeon. Yeah, neurologist is a brain doctor. So, what was I gonna say? I told you guys, free coffee always tastes better. With people using ventilators. I did when I worked in the hospital.
Somebody said you make puffers.
I don't make puffers, but I do prescribe them for patients. I don't build them from scratch. So I have been on a shovel digging drains for 8 hours. I'm having a beer. Enjoy. Taking bloods for tests.
No.
Phlebotomists. Yeah, I know what the phlebotomists do. But no, I'm not. I know what a phlebotomist does. But yeah, so click the like button first of all. Let's stop and click the like button. But you guys are close. You like the head of the ward. You are the boss. Spiritual, very close. Very, very, very close. I guess you can say that's right. So I run a department right now. That's why I'm working from home. I'm a manager, yeah. So I run a department, and so I work from home. I work for the Ministry of Health now. No, I'm not internal medicine. I am still respiratory specialist, but I have moved into management. I have a degree, or I'm working towards finishing my degree in public health. So I have I'm working towards a master's in that. Yeah. Big win, big W. So yeah, I'm not. Do you work in the hospital still? So right now I don't. I work from home. So I have a full office at home because I don't work in the front lines anymore. I did work on the front lines for a while at the beginning of my career, but now with doing my master's in public health and with my role in management, I don't need to be on the front lines, so I work from home. Took a lot of work, a lot of energy, and a lot of time, and a lot of money to finish what I do what I do. And a lot of people think it just comes to you, but it didn't. In fact, Jerry, hello. In fact, actually, while I was in school, I used to work a night shift, actually, at a call center. I used to work 12 hours at night, and I used to study during the day for the other 12 hours. I normally get like 1 or 2 hours of sleep a day, and then on the weekend I get 3 or 4 hours just to try and catch up on sleep. So nothing is easy, but yeah, at this point in my career, I'm a bit more relaxed. How old am I? I am 29, approaching 30. I will be 30 next month. Blue, that's a good job, man. I'm a nurse, barely beginning my LVN, halfway through it. It's a lot. I can't imagine being a doctor. Yeah, well, it's hard, but again, everything that's hard at the end normally pays off. So keep pushing. You're doing a good job. Nursing is an amazing profession. I have a lot of friends that are in nursing. Actually, one of my friends is going to finish as a nurse practitioner in the end of this is his last semester. So that's really nice. Alice says plumbers charge doctors' rates. They say. So $300. You're charging more than doctors' rates. Welcome to the 2 hours of sleep and under club. Yes, no longer the case. The nice thing is my body's programmed to, if I know I have nothing, I can sleep like 11 hours. But if I know I have something, I can stay without sleep for a long time. Spiritual says 9 years older than me. I see you got a lot of time. You can go back to school and become a specialist too if you wanted to, Spiritual. But if you're making $300 an hour, like Alice, I don't know if you'd want to go back to school. Guys, only 4 more likes until we get to 50. Let's get to 50 likes. But I remember when I used to work in the hospital, especially in the ER. Your body's so... Shell, thanks for the donation. Appreciate the donation, Shell. That's really nice of you. Everybody give Shell a round of applause.
Yeah,
that's really nice of you. Thanks a lot. That's a really nice cup of Starbucks coffee. Mm. But yeah, I remember when I used to work ER in the hospital. Our body's programmed, like the moment you hear the phone ring or the pager ring, you just fly. Like I would sleep sometimes at night in the ER. It's calm. So we sleep. We go back into the office and just kind of put yourself on the couch and lay back and just hope. But the moment you hear the your pager or your cell phone ring, your heart gets out of place and you jump. Or when they call a code on the PA system or something. Diana is still guessing what I do for a living. So I've been watching for a few days, so I know you can get a large coffee. Awesome, Shal. Thanks so much. You cannot believe it. Coffee is that's how I survive for a long time. Thomas, thanks so much for the donation. I appreciate it very, very much. You guys are awesome, honestly, and I really appreciate it. When they get call codes, and especially at night when you're asleep, and when you ER specifically, because what's coming in is you're gonna be, you come across all kinds of cases, but when you get a code in ER that it's gonna be hectic. So Crosby says best job with no experience is at an apartment complex. So what? Owning an apartment complex?
Management, I think.
Management at an apartment complex? Yeah, you get free rent. Like what do they call them?
Yeah, they're like apartment managers.
Spiritual says coffee is life essence. Am I right, Geek? Absolutely. I would be nowhere where I am today without coffee. Coffee is my fuel. Yeah, I said, the Blue says, I can't work, I haven't worked in ER, but the closest thing is convalescence and home. I've actually, over the last while, my wife is a tea lover. She loves tea. And I like the tea she makes. So over the last while, I've kind of shifted towards tea. I still get, I take a couple cups of coffee, but I'm starting to enjoy tea more, way more than I was prior. Guys, we're only one like away from 50. Blue, they are training me to give meds to patients. That's awesome, Blue. Good for you, honestly. And I'm sure you have a lot of work in these coming days. With COVID and everything that's happening now, it's the amount of work is endless. Like even now, every single hospital in my area is looking to add people. Like I always get messages and updates, but I'm not looking to go back to front lines anytime soon. And Matthew says, got your 50. Thanks, Matthew. Appreciate it. So this YouTube thing we've been kind of doing for a while now, right? What, 5-6 months more, maybe 6 months. So my brother does YouTube, or Junior does YouTube has been doing it for a very long time, probably like more than 7-8 years, 10 even, right?
Something.
Like 10 years he's been doing YouTube, all kinds of other things. Started with pranks and all kinds of things. Kind of been doing this for a while now, about a year, cryptocurrencies and this stuff, and I've kind of been joining in and out. But yeah, YouTube is hard. It's not easy to get, become famous or do things. And yeah, Junior is an accountant, believe it or not. He's working on his accounting degree. He is 19. He's turning 19 in what month? In August.
Yeah, how long?
He turns 19 in August. He's
like 4 months.
Doing his degree in accounting. Very smart guy. And you can tell where he got his brains from. Looks pretty quiet. In Kiev, absolutely. And it looks really peaceful, and I'm loving these pictures. Like, they're so soothing. Yeah, you see all these, these videos on YouTube and people getting millions, but it's really hard. Well, at least so we've discovered. He's young and you sound older. I am older. I don't just sound older, I am older. So he's about 10 years younger than me. 9. Yeah, 10 exactly. 11 years younger than me. No, you will be 11 in April. But right now you're 10.
No. What?
You're 19. Oh, you're not 19. You're
yeah,
18.
see, that's the difference.
Yeah, he's 11 years older. I'm 11 years older. See, when I'm calm, I do kind of show. You can kind of tell that I have a professional career, and I'm not. But when I'm excited and like talking all hyped up, it looks like I'm a 5-year-old. You sound like you're 30 plus. No, I'm 29, but close. I'm gonna be 30 in a month, so getting there. Rick says, "Keep Red China out of here." Is that somebody, or are you talking about like a political thing?
Then you have somebody talking about the Great Reset. The
Great Reset coming, 22 to 32. Order out if chaos. They will start a war just to take ownership of everything. Check if we were submissive with this COVID jab. If they can inject you, they can own you. So you guys can kind of tell now why I'm kind of pro-vaccinations, right? But again, I do believe to each their own. So Blue says, what happened to the Kiev church cam? So we kind of had to pick the best cameras with the widest views, so we found these to be the best if we're trying to get a full picture of what's happening on the ground. So I hope you guys can appreciate that. Crosby says, free Assange. put on your tinfoil hat. They're controlling your mind. Alice says, I can't wait for my 4th shot. What, you drinking?
No, COVID shot.
Fourth COVID shot? Yeah. Blue, did the cleaning person come out yet? Not yet. You know, in the next probably half hour. I think his shift does start at 7.
So we're waiting for him.
Well, he's got. Oh, there's a truck that parked right there.
Come out, cleaner.
And there's another. The car right there. There's a bird. Yeah, guys, again, you're getting live images from the capital of Ukraine, Kiev. Right now, it's 6 a.m. in the capital. And you're getting all these images. I am going to step aside for just a couple of minutes. I'll probably go get another cup of coffee. Maybe I'll do a Starbucks this time since you guys were awesome with the donations. And I'll be back with, while we're waiting, Geek Jr. is going to take over. He's going to give you a really exciting and hyped introduction, and then continue on with the live stream. Take it over. I have to go. I have to go have some milk. Okay. All right, guys, and welcome. Debating? Or debate. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright guys, and welcome back to the stream. Not really much action right now, you know, in Kiev and in Ukraine. Blue says, oh hell no, not a 4th shot. I'm not a science experiment. You think you're a science experiment? I'm joking. Rick says it is 12:10 a.m. in USA. Free Ascend says 90% of the politicians already sold out. Do you think so? Again, plenty of vehicles, by the way, in that bottom left corner. It's currently 6:11. Okay, no. Alice says, so Junior, which is me, is 19 and he's been doing YouTube for 11 years. So I'll just fix that for you. I have not been doing YouTube for 11 years. It's been more like 7. So maybe you got that. It's been like 7 years I've been doing YouTube. Yes, I actually started very, very young. And even as of to this day, it's the same channel. Thomas says, you guys ever show your faces? As of now, nope. Crosby says, I need citation/proof of these numbers. Which numbers? Alice says, I got misinformed. Yes, you did. I think at the very, very beginning of like one of the channels, yes. But no. Maybe when we reach 100,000 subscribers, we do some type of reveal. You never know. Let's hit that subscribe button, and maybe we reach that 100,000. We reveal the big silver play button, as well as you know how we look. Free Ascend just is talking about people running the government. But yeah, do you guys have any questions? Drop them in. If you have anything about Kiev, Ukraine, yeah. And by the way, for everybody that's wondering, I am currently completing my degree in accounting. So we're getting there. So if you have any accounting questions, drop them in. I'll help you out. Thomas says, so Canadian. Yeah. What is your nationality? I'm Canadian.
this has become a Q&A session. So yeah, if anybody has a question that would like answered, drop them in. We'll be more than happy to answer your questions, whether it's within regards to Kyiv and Ukraine or any of that. We'll go ahead and do that. At least your job is a lot safer than mine. Well, as of now, I guess YouTube is not. I have plenty of other channels, so if you guys are wondering, I don't make anything from this channel. But as of now, I do YouTube, and I guess that's quite safe. Yep. Well, I run a bunch of media companies. Crosby says, "Do you live in an igloo?" I don't live in an igloo. No, I don't. I don't live in an igloo. I live southern Canada, right? I don't live northern Canada. Northern Canada is like the Arctic, boys. It's too cold. Way too cold. Rick says, where are the Russians near Kiev? Well, the issue is that the Russians keep on driving a little bit and then they get stalled. And they're sitting there for, days and sometimes like a week at times before they're able to, continually keep on driving. And so as of now, they drove a little bit and now they're still having logistical issues. Blue says, how has the radiation level been in Chernobyl and other nuclear power plants? And also any news about them? Yes. So as of lately, I've read that everything has been fine. There's been a complete restore of electricity in those areas. And the radiation levels are still somewhat stable. He lives in a cave, not an igloo. Yeah, no cave. No cave, no igloo. I live in a shack. I'm joking. Everybody lives in a house here. General said, it seems to be taking Russia a long time to get into the city. They should just give up and go home. Well, maybe you should tell Putin that. I think they have a goal, and they're not leaving until they get that goal. Says Putin says operations go not planned. I think when I was reading that the U.S. said the operations weren't going as planned. They were behind the timeline. The U.K. said the operations were going behind the timeline. Putin says they're going as planned. Yes. So, give me a sec, guys. We're going to do this real quickly. Blue says Putin's going to fail. Elias says current heavyweight champion USYK is in a village just outside Kiev is getting hit. Tech Blaze says Russia has 3 things to worry about: food supply for civilians, stop NATO weapon supplies, and remove Azov battle tune. It will take time. Rick says, I heard there's $1 million bounty on Putin's head. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Give me a sec. I'm just setting things up real quick. But Alice says Musk challenged Putin. Musk challenged the U.S. Basically the Russian Federation to a fight. Ellie says Elon Musk versus Putin. I want to buy pay-per-view if it's gonna happen. Yeah, that'd be like a crazy match. Crazy match. Genold says, that's the point Putin is trying to convince himself that he's winning, but in the reality he is losing. Genold says, the war reminds me of 1984 movie Red Dawn. Oh, is it back?